to the king, baby. Come get some.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a swell time tonight.
Hello, welcome back to A Boring Revolution, your number one news source for everything in regards to the Boring Company. Great episode today. Wow, I am on top of the world with this news. Boring Company has announced another major expansion in Las Vegas. If you already didn't know, I made this exact prediction. This exact prediction was made in the previous episode. There've been rumours kind of swirling around for the last 2 to 3 months, saying that there was going to be a massive expansion and various other things, and I posted that in one of my best videos of this year in terms of viewership. But we have some more details on it. I want to discuss what are the implications to this, because it's no longer just a route for tourists. It's a lot more than that now. It's becoming like a full city-wide mass transit system, even greater than my best wishes in terms of what it's going to do. So you may have remembered me covering this particular tweet in sort of mid to late October 2021. Very exciting. Look at this route. They've doubled some of the kind of tunneling here and there, and it looks. I know it did look fantastic. This now pales in significance to what has been proposed. So the Boring Company Las Vegas Loop to double in size. This is an article by Teslarati. Boring Company submit applications to double the size of Las Vegas Loop to 65 miles of tunnels with 69 stations. Funny how it's 69 stations. I don't think that's a coincidence. The proposed 65-mile tunnel network of tunnels would run through the Las Vegas Strip, and Central Las Vegas. A map of the proposed expansion reveals that the massive tunnel network would start at Blue Diamond on one end and reach Fremont Street Experience on the other. So the coverage is brilliant. Here's another article. The Boring Company seeks to double the size of its Las Vegas Loop. This is by TechCrunch. Elon Musk Boring Company is doubling down on its Vegas bet with a proposal that would expand its underground transport system to 65 miles. 65 miles is a massive system. There's lots and lots of underground systems in medium to kind of medium large cities in Europe, Asia, that have smaller systems than that. So that is a big number. The proposed network map, which was recently filed with the city of Las Vegas and not previously reported, depicts dozens of tunnels crisscrossing the city to reach more casinos, retail zones, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and for the first time, even residential areas. Imagine the prospect of being able to walk outside your house and get into a Tesla vehicle or a Boring Company robo-van and to get anywhere in Las Vegas in under 8 minutes. Absolutely anywhere. You could be at the opposite end of the strip. That is phenomenal. Very ambitious. There are some consequences to this though that are not necessarily positive, but overall for the Boring Company this will be a positive experience. Here is the route map, which I will go into further detail in a moment. There were some negative articles. Let me elaborate as to why is basically they're making some assumptions. Basically, Elon Musk Boring Company wants to build even more tunnels under Las Vegas, but the Loop's Teslas probably won't be self-driving. I think they will. The fact is, Tesla is very close to achieving a level 4 system. It might be 6 to 9 months away. It might be 18 months away. But by the time this system is mostly finished, there will be a level 4, if not theoretically maybe even a level 5 system. But certainly a level 4 system is coming in the next. I'm confident in saying level 4 is coming in under 14 months. Very confident in saying that now. I mean, based on the improvements that I'm seeing, that's certainly going to happen. The award for the most negative article goes to this Gizmodo, which is written by this turd of a man. Elon Musk's Boring Company wants to expand its lackluster Las Vegas tunnel project. Now, I love the word lackluster, but really, a system that's moving, dozens of thousands of, people, 10, 15, 20,000 people for any particular conference, and it's doing so in style, that's far from lackluster. That's a useful system that's doing good things. When they started, the speed was limited to 30 miles per hour. Now, they're consistently doing 45 miles per hour. Soon, by the end of this year, they'll be up to 50, maybe even 55 miles per hour. The system has had 0 accidents, 0 near misses, and 0 fires. And the maintenance costs of running this system are extremely low. The only issue I have is obviously that we have human drivers. This is as a consequence of essentially regulations and slow progress by Tesla in getting to that level 4 system. But that will come, and we don't need to worry about that because it's definitely coming. Anyone who tells you it's not coming is going to be in a rude awakening when they realise that it's here. So let's have a look at this system. Let's finish off this video like really talking about. This is an incredible. I mean, look at this. There's multiple routes going north now, and then it looks like they come back round. So all the major casinos, 98% of them certainly, are now covered with this system, which is great because Las Vegas is a casino city, and the reason you go to Las Vegas is to go to these casinos. These casinos are going to see much higher throughput of customers / I like to call them punters, and this is a great thing. All these businesses are going to benefit from it. No one's going to see falling numbers. Everyone's going to benefit, including the hotels as well. And getting from the airport to where you need to go is going to be super simple as well. And you'll be able to go and watch the what they called the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. It used to be the Oakland Raiders, didn't it? Everything is there. Everything's connected. This is fantastic, including the university, which is becoming a really important university on kind of the west coast of America. This is great stuff. Great stuff. So this ultimately massively increases the overall cost of this system. Remember, the Boring Company is only paying for the tunnels. I'm estimating somewhere in the region of $300 to $370 million to build out this system as it stands on this map today. Now, to build out the various stations, 69 stations, I believe 69, you're looking somewhere in the region of $700 to $800 million. Now, the Boring Company is not going to be paying very much of that, if anything. Although you'd have to question who pays for the stations in the residential zones. Maybe the Boring Company covers that. It's not yet known. But certainly the casinos are going to be spending 10, 15, 20 million dollars on their various stations, trying to make their stations the place to go, the most extravagant, the most cutting edge, the most innovative stations that they can build. And some of them will go for very cheap stations. They'll just want something on the surface where you pull up and then you can look at the hotel, and there's literally nothing there other than a roof. And this is all great stuff. And I presume that at the university that will be covered by the cost of those stations will be covered by the university or the local authority. Good. Okay, so let's summarise this because I want to keep this video as short as possible. There are consequences to this system being so big. Ultimately, the Boring Company is still a very small company. It has a limited number of TBMs, tunnel boring machines, and it looks like to build a system like this, they're going to need in the region of 8 to 12 TBMs. It depends how fast they want to go. To build out this system is going to be an 8-year process, maybe even 10. So you're looking like 2031, 2032 to finish all this in its entirety, because it's not. It has kind of started now, but it's not really started. Maybe it's less than that. I don't know. Maybe it's 2030. But there's so many small connections and so many switchbacks and kind of cross tunnels, ones that go under each other. There's a lot of complexity here. And so I'm anticipating it's around 2030 when the entirety of this is built out. And I also think that on top of what's built here, they'll probably end up building another 15 to 20 miles, if not more. That eats up a lot of Boring Company resources. Ultimately, there are other projects that the Boring Company are looking to do in Florida. There's certainly 2 in Florida, and there's a couple in Texas as well. I think these projects get put on the back burner because all the money, all the ease of getting permits and planning approvals is happening in Nevada. Nevada are giving the Boring Company all the approvals and consents on a silver platter. It's very easy. They like operating here. And ultimately you take the path of least resistance. The Boring Company is going to do that. They will focus 80% of their resources on Nevada. That ultimately results in a slow rollout in Florida and Texas. I'm expecting some of the Tesla Q dum-dums to jump on that and say that this is a failure and completely ignore Las Vegas, which would be kind of hilarious. But hey, you know, that's how they operate. But ultimately, the vast majority of the Boring Company's resources, manpower, machines, technology will be expended in Nevada, more specifically in Las Vegas, and that will have negative consequences on other jobs in Texas and Florida. Just to kind of finish as well, look how far south this goes. It looks like it concludes here. I believe just to the left of Blue Diamond, somewhere to the far left, is where that Brightline station is. It's a shame that we've not seen a connection there, but we know Brightline are building out that high-speed line, so we know that it's somewhere in that region, so hopefully at some point they will upgrade that and they'll add that on there. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, and yeah, hope you have a great day. Don't be boring. See you on the next one. Good night.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hadouken! Perfect. Tiger uppercut.
Winner, winner, machine dinner.
And with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.